First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on. Hey.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Play action now. Daniels. He rolls to his right. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. 14-10 our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here.
Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Massive hit, the ball is out! And the Raiders get to it! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Bron, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down pass play coming. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
7 yards. It's second down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
From the gun on third down. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut his goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders
10. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Go. Cowboy, Kevin Pirates.
They'll throw. Third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's ETN on first down. A lot of space ahead. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Here comes the screen for ETN. Gets to space right side. Ball is out. ETN lost it on the hit. It's out of bounds inside the 5. Ooh, the sideline saves him there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Bronco switch. 76, go.
Here's another for it. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on third down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a one. Game before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Fairbury connects on the extra point. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4.
Commanders 17. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 tight. Get up. Nice.
To throw, Daniels. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Textbook pitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Ready. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down.
Pass ball 80.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, pass. Ready.
From the gun, ETN gets it. It's inside the 10. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it down close. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 24, Raiders 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Buying some time right. Big strike here to Moore. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Nams along that sideline. Samuels. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Ready.
Daniels now. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Got his man. It's the rookie from K-State. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
On the Raiders.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready, ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Got it. Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33. Play action now with Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Smash. Smash. Go street. Hey, smash. Let go.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 24. Jake Bailey sets to kick off.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun give here to Genty. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air on 3rd and long. We go to Genty on the dump off. He's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. sacks for the game so far brings up second down. To throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Looking to throw again on second down. He's going to push one deep down the right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off. Trey Amos.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Into traffic, complete. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Raiders bring it back to even. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready. 19, Tiger, go.
Daniels coming back after that pick. Pass complete to Lane. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down.
Here we go, set.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, set. Bronco lady. Ready, right?
They'll air it out on third. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
He finds him beyond the marker, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Washington.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. New set of downs from 37.
Tag. Gravity Ryan.
He goes right back to Samuel. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
22-yard line.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
19 tight. 19. Ready. 19, 18. Go.
Back to throw it. He's caught by the groin. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels to throw. He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 38, Raiders 31.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Minute 6 on the play, bring it up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Raiders down by 7. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's going to throw it. Tweeted to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
That's another Raiders.
On first down, Genty running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense is hurrying, time running down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Genty. It's inside the 10. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game.
His kick is good. The game is tied at 38 all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them in the field goal range.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Cougar 19.
Send it out wide to Samuel. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Top low 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Rattler.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.